ladies and gentlemen, and I'm back again with another television review. This week, I'm going into something wrestling related, and I'm going to the A&E stuff. And I really want to talk about the show, even though it's wrapped up several weeks ago. And that is WWE's Most Wanted Treasures. And of course, A&E lately has been putting out some bangers besides what you see behind me, but they've also been working in conjunction with WWE, and they did some the biography movies. Like I watched a few of them. I watched the Steve Austin one. I've watched the Booker T one. I've seen a little bit of the Bret Hart one, and of course the Roddy Piper one. I really enjoyed. Like some of them were really good. Kind of breathing life into it. But then there's another show that I was watching that was WWE Most Wanted Treasures, and of course. And of course, my wife, believe it or not, when we were watching this, she was like, how the hell did they leave this? And like a broken record, every week when any episode came on, she would ask me the same thing. Hell, I even asked someone at work once, I said, how did they lose this? And even we shrugged, like, why did they do this? Like, how did they lose something so precious of their career? And it just baffles me. But also at the same time, it awes me. It's like, ooh, what famous relics from all these wrestlers are out there that we can see and preserve and whatnot. And of course, obviously, some gear, just like wrestlers, I've seen this done before, they usually auction off their gear just to special collectors. And there's a shit ton of collectors across the globe. But now WWE wants them back, but I'm like, okay. So I guess finally they want to open something up to the public eventually. Maybe I would love to see to go up to Stamford, Connecticut. Hell, literally Stamford is not too far from here. Believe it or not, it's like give or take just a little over an hour. Hey, I'll head up I can get up there, to Stamford. But anyway. Yeah, I would love to see a WWE museum with all these relics, whether it's like a famous robe that Ric Flair wore, or something that The Undertaker wore, or championship belts from across the decade and over the years. Like, I would love to see stuff like that. And I really enjoyed the show, but at the same time, I was like, oh my God, I was kind of marking out, like, seeing all this real unique stuff, and like they just go deep in this. They especially it came to Ben Brown, he was the chief man to go through all this. And they had AJ Francis, who I did not realize he was a trainee until I was watching Hit Row, until I saw Hit Row appear on NXT television. So yeah, and wow, it's like he's like a total different persona. It's like between his gimmick and then you have this collector gimmick. It's like two different guys. It's like I'm watching two different guys, but of course that's the beauty of the art. And yeah, I would really enjoy this. Where it's like. Where I was watching the Brothers of Destruction episode, that one, I was marking out for, my jaw hit the floor when I saw the original Kane mask, or what, I was like, oh my God, that was cool. Then, of course, the Unabomber stuff, that was cool. But then I really marked out when I saw the Undertaker's iconic SummerSlam 94 attire. And, of course, that rings true to me, because if you guys have followed me, I have cosplayed as the Undertaker, that same costume, for Halloween. So, yes, and I really marked out for that one. But then one episode really pissed me off. And that was that was about Andre the Giant, when they were trying to get stuff for Andre the Giant. Obviously, the holy grail was Andre's passport. But no one told us in the history of Andre's life that he had 3 different passports. Holy shit. That's neat. The fact that he still has his ranch in North Carolina, holy cow, that is just unbelievable. But the real thing that pissed me off was Sonny Ono auctioning off one of the big machine masks to a collector. I was like, wow, what a freaking asshole! Why would you do that when someone really wanted that mask from WWE, and you do this behind their back? That's disrespectful. Ono really shows you how much of a shitty asshole he can be. So if anybody sees him, or if he ever goes to a convention, steer clear of him, because seriously, I could see right through people, especially him. All right. But besides that, it's a really, really good show. It didn't last long. It's only 8 or 9 episodes. Going through from almost everyone. Booker T, Sergeant Slaughter, and of course wrapping it all up with Ric Flair, which was a 2-hour event, which had me on edge, just watching. I was like, oh my God, are you going to finally find this fabled robe that's been missing for over 20-something years. That's incredible. And then finally, it finally paid off. I think we were all relieved. I was like, holy shit, that is absolutely amazing. Like, I knew Ric Flair had a shit ton of robes, but never one as so iconic as his butterfly robe. I was like, wow. But to me, my favorite robe of his collection will always be his red one, and of course another good one that I think fans would love to see. Hopefully in a museum, or maybe sometime in the future, is of course his robe that they wore for his retirement match at WrestleMania 24, which, you know, honestly, that was one of the best matches of the whole show. Of course, obviously, he gave it to Charlotte. Maybe she can give it back. I don't know. No, of course, like the whole Flair family, like to me, they are really living legends of the squared circle. And my heart will break if Flair or Hart or any of these people like pass away. I will officially say the spirit of wrestling will be gone. But of course, Flair, you are the man. I met you. I love your work. You really have paved the way for fans, wrestlers alike, okay? It's amazing. Your legacy will still go through years to come, all right? And I applaud you. And, of course, to close out this episode, let me give you a final woo! I had to do that. So if I had to give WWE's Most Wanted Treasures a score, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10 because it's really unique. It kind of gives a little peek behind the curtain. It's all there. Great episodes, great writing. Like I really enjoy this, and just getting to see like wrestlers like the not in the ring, seeing are these collectors, these fans that love what we see on TV. Just give their time to shine and get a chance to see a piece of history like unfold on television. And it's really cool. All right. So that does it for today. The show is available on the A&E app. You can go watch that. So stay tuned for some more exciting videos. Don't worry, folks. I do have some more videos on the horizon. Action Society may return eventually. We don't know. But until then, take care, everybody.